Hi everybody, welcome to another tutorial. Today we're going to be twisting a balloon chainsaw. Yes, that's right. And so you can see it's not very hard to do, and the cool thing about it also is there is no marker this time, no drawing. Right? Who knew that I actually knew how to make balloons without drawing on them? But I guess one exception, if you want to write somebody's name or the brand on there, that wouldn't hurt, you know. So, but anyway, this is what we're gonna go for: a balloon chainsaw. I've gotten in the habit of definitely showing it ahead of time so you can look at it, especially for the pros, and you know you'll be able to make it right away after seeing it. So, for everybody else, stick around. Let's learn how to do this. Let's go over the balloons we're gonna be using today. So I'm using a green 260, a black 260, a gray 350, and a green round. That's the other one I'm going to use there. One thing that I switched up there is I'm not going to do any weaving. I know in the past I've seen chainsaws done with weaving and they look great. And so I just wanted to just do my take on it, and that's all. So with my balloons, the tutorials, what I do is I bring this, excuse me, I was gonna say bring the sound down. Yeah, actually I do. I bring the sound down and I do voiceover, and that way you can follow along that way. So hopefully I don't go too fast or too slow for you. But as always, you know, pause it, try to figure it out a little bit. But if you can't, don't worry about it. Just comment below, ask me a question. You know, if there's something that's a little vague and you don't understand, I'll be happy to help you out. It's no big deal. So that's what I'm here for, to help you and facilitate that. So anyway, let's go ahead and get started with the twisting. Let's bring that sound down. There we go. So the first balloon we're going to start with is a gray 350, and you know, might probably notice this, but I have sped up the video just because the design's pretty easy already, and so I just forgot. Better to show you how much tail's left on there, about a hand's width there. And so I'm just going to tie those ends together right away, and once I tie them off, I'm going to go ahead and cut off the excess, and I'm going to split that. So I'm just going to move my hand to the edge there, and I'm just going to twist that so it's split in half there. That's all I did. Okay, so just make sure they're pretty even. That's what we're going for. There you go. And then I'm going to take my green, I'm going to pull the nozzle right through and just basically locking it in there, and I can go right to my green 260 now. There we go. And so I'm going for about a 5-finger there, but I'm going to start with the 1-inch pinch twist, follow about a hand's width there, and then I'm going to do another pinch twist right there, about a 1-inch. And I'm going to go to a 3-finger section, then do another pinch twist. Alrighty, so you can see there it is. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to wrap that around where the green and the gray meet. I'll show you right now. See? Just to hold it in there, it's going to lock it in place. I'm going to go back to that pinch twist again. So now we have that balloon trapped inside there. That's exactly what we want. We're going to go right back to the pinch twist that we started with. And the last piece here is going to go right down to the other side of the green. It's going to just close that round balloon in there when we do that. Okay, there we go. Now I can break off the excess and wrap around the tail that I have and tuck it away. And now we are to the black balloon. And that's going to be pretty much the end of this for far as any other balloons that we need. And I would suggest, you see what kind of tail I had there, had about a hand's width, but I would say probably even leaving more room than that, because at the end you're going to roll a lot of bubbles here. Okay, so I'm just rolling that in there, and I'm just doing just a series of bubbles over and over and over till we get to the end. And I'm giving them about 2.5, 3 twists just to make sure they don't come undone on you. Okay, and I'm just going to go right along that gray balloon over the top and come right back down to the to that green pinch twist. So that's all I'm doing until I make it to the very end. And this is all saying that I probably should have done a little bit less. That way at the very end I wouldn't be so hard pressed to get this balloon in there. So once you make it to the pinch twist, we're just going to create a loop. And whatever tail you have left over, you're going to roll a little bubble in there, and you can roll it into the pinch twist there at the very end. So you can see right now I'm just rolling into that first pinch twist, and we have one last pinch twist to roll the rest of the balloon in. Okay, so make sure it looks good. There we go. I'm satisfied with that. And I didn't want to break the balloon off or anything like that. I just definitely wanted to work with what I had, so I just roll a little bubble. And once it's rolled, I'm just going to go ahead and twist it in with that pinch twist, and we're good to go. I can shape the handle now. And that'll pretty much bring our twisting to an end once that handle has been shaped. Thank you very much for watching. I really do appreciate it, and hopefully this was an easy one. All right, so we made it to the end. Let me go ahead and bring the other one up here real quick. There we go. So we see we have our chainsaws, dueling chainsaws. So anyway, you can see right now this is about, I would say, the mid-size range. You could definitely do it smaller if you do 160s, or if you have the 646s, you can definitely go really big with this thing. I really like it. I've had a lot of fun with this, playing around with it, and then finally deciding to share, and thought that this would be something fun that you could add to your repertoire. So if you like it, please rate the video with a thumbs up. If you don't like it, that's okay. Do a thumbs down. It's not the end of the world. Comment down below, if you made this, did make it, or maybe something you did to it to make it better. I know my friends, when we jammed this, they were talking about adding the little pull string to start it. I forget what that's called. Oh my goodness. If you know what it is, just write it down below. I'm sure I could go look it up. Anyway. And the other thing I was going to say is, if you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe. That way you'll get notifications when I add something. Also, share this, with somebody. Maybe they struggled to make a chainsaw one time, or just, like I said, main thing, they struggled to make it, and maybe this will really help them out. So that's what I'm here for, to do this fun stuff with you, and hopefully it is useful for you. So anyway, again, I thank you very, very much for watching this video. Until next time, happy twisted.